All right, welcome everyone. So it is day 12 of our 30-day meditation challenge. Today's meditation will be a little bit shorter than the past days, and to stick with that theme, it's going to be all about clarity and focus. So getting right to the point. I've had a bit of a busy day and I still have so much that I need to do, which is why I wanted to make a meditation that was focused on clarity and focus. So this is for all of you who might be feeling either confused or just overwhelmed, maybe because you have a lot of things on your to-do lists or a lot of different things going on in your life and you're having a hard time prioritizing or just finding the time to get all of it done. So I find you don't really need a lot of time to really get focused. You just have to make the time for yourself to sit quietly, and you will intuitively know what deserves your attention more than anything else. I think when we're not mindful and we just, go about our day and go through our to-do list and all that, it can be really easy to get overwhelmed and to lose sight of what matters and what our priorities are, which in turn just makes us feel confused, it clouds our visions, and it makes us unproductive. So we're not as efficient as we would be if we focused on one task at a time and focused in on what really matters and what we really want to do, what lights us up, So I'm in like a busy time in my life right now, and I feel like I really need to just take a step back, which is hard, right? So if you're busy and you have a lot of stuff to do, the last thing you feel like doing is to take 10, 15 minutes to close your eyes and do nothing. It seems so counterintuitive. And if you're like me, you might feel a little bit of resistance against that because you're thinking, why would I take 15 precious minutes to close my eyes and breathe when I could start, knocking off those things on my to-do lists. But really the truth is, if you just take a step back and observe everything that you have to do from an unbiased point of view, you will easily be able to see all the things that are taking up your precious mind and thought space and clouding your vision and clouding your judgment. You'll be able to see that there is so much that you really can just kind of push away and does not deserve your effort, your attention, and your thoughts. Our thoughts are so precious. We should be focusing them on things that actually do matter and that we actually care about and need to do. So tonight is all about clarity and focus. Sit however you would like, however is the most comfortable to you. So actually just rushed home from work. I'm in a skirt, so I'm gonna stay kneeling, and my palms will be facing down onto the knees so that they stay grounded. And then draw the shoulders away from the ears. And before we begin, I want you to mentally run through your mind and just start to think about all the things that you have running around in there. So all the little tasks, the to-do items, the lists, the responsibilities, the things that you would like to get to but don't think you'll be able to, just whatever is on your mind, I want you to just take a full minute to really run them through your head one by one. Just like put it all out there, like really go for it and just recognize the clutter that's in there. So all these responsibilities and tasks that you are putting on yourself, really acknowledge that they are there, because for the most part, I think we just have them running one by one in our heads, and we don't notice just how much we are putting on our shoulders and just how much we are trying to juggle a million different things at once, and it's not efficient and it's not effective. We can be good multitaskers, but really going one task at a time with precision and intention. So when you intend to do something one at a time, you will do it a lot faster, a lot more effectively, and you will feel a lot better about it without as much stress as when it's all chaotic in your mind. So let's just rest the palms on the tops of the knees and close the eyes. Spine is nice and tall. And I know that the purpose of meditation is to clear our minds, but for this first minute or so, I just want you to run that list through your head. So being unbiased and just seeing what comes up. So what do you think you have to do today, tomorrow, this week? What's been on your mind? What are the responsibilities you've been juggling, or the pressures you've been putting on yourself to perform or tackle? Just go through them without getting too attached to those thoughts or overwhelmed by them. I really want you to detach yourself from them. Being a little bit more analytical and just listing them one at a time. Staying with your breath as you inhale and exhale through the nose. So now that you've jumbled up all of your thoughts and all of your to-do items, I want you to look at them in a lens and drop the ones that you think you have to do for someone else. So our aim here is to get a little bit more focused, step by step, until we can find the true items, or hopefully just one item that we really do care about and we really prioritize over everything else. So over all the tasks and all the responsibilities that you have at this present moment, what are you putting on your shoulders that you don't need to? So things that you think you need to do for other people, push that aside. And things that you think you should do because how they would make you look, push that aside. Things you think you need to do because you're competing with others, put it aside. And with whatever is left over, I want you to pick one thing. One thing that truly deserves all of your attention, all of your brain power, what really matters. So once you have that thought in your mind, either that action item that you need to take, or it can be just an area of your life that you know you need to take care of more and prioritize over others, whatever it may be, recognize it and honor it. And more importantly, make a commitment to yourself to put it above everything else. Refuse to let other less important items take priority over it. And once you've committed to that, let's set the thought aside for a moment. So almost as if you were unloading a backpack and setting it to the floor, you want to take that imaginary backpack of to-dos and responsibilities and just set it aside. Because you know that you've committed to yourself that you will stay focused on the task that truly matters. And you don't need to burden yourself with the clutter of the other ones, because you are efficient, are focused and driven, and you will be able to prioritize these things as they come. So just know that it's taken care of, and set it off to the side, and give yourself these last few minutes to be free of worry. Feel how nice it is to let these things go. Trying to lengthen the pause or the space between every thought so that you can come to silence and stillness. Finding inner clarity and inner focus. The rest of this meditation will be silent, and I will silently guide you, or I will quietly guide you out of it when it's time in a few minutes. So in the meantime, soften the muscles, soften the gaze, and simply breathe in and out through the nose. Start to breathe a little bit deeper. Let you feel the chest expand side to side and front to back. And we'll bring the hands at the front of the heart. So finishing this meditation a little bit differently. You can draw the chin to the chest, gently bowing the head. Instead of setting an affirmation, I want you to commit to something. So now that we've spent the last few minutes clearing our minds, I want you to commit to not recluttering it. Remember that one priority you set, that one thing you wanted to focus on. Start with that. And try not to let yourself take on every other little responsibility or to-do that pops into your head. Come back to clarity, focus, and purpose. Only taking on what truly matters. Honoring the fact that your headspace is very important. And that you honor your thoughts. And watch carefully what it is that you spend your energy thinking on. So with that, let's take a breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Namaste. All right, so thank you, everyone. So please feel free to share, as with every single video, if you want to let me know what it is, that one priority that you want to focus on, that you are committed or committing to do and follow through with, knowing that everything else really can wait, and you will be more efficient if you focus your energy on the important task at hand, slowly moving through them one by one, rather than allowing your headspace to get cluttered and unfocused with a million different things going on in there. You will be more efficient, I promise. So thank you so much for meditating with me tonight. Tomorrow's meditation will be at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But definitely follow me on Snapchat and Instagram just in case those times change. But yeah, otherwise it should be about an hour earlier than what we did tonight. So thank you so much if you've been following me for these last 12 days. It's been amazing for me. I hope you've been enjoying it. We have another little bit more than half left to go, which is pretty exciting. So thank you so much. Please do make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video, and maybe share it with someone who could benefit, not necessarily just from this video, but from a daily meditation practice in general, right? Just because we're on day 12 doesn't mean someone can't start at day 1, right? You can do this as often and with whichever schedule that you would like. So I'll leave you guys at that. Thank you again. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.